What up, fam? eFresh here, and I'm back with another new video. And today we are back in the world of Destiny 2. Now it is 2 o'clock in the morning, and I've been sitting here chilling. And if you didn't see my last video talking about the TWAB, you should go check that out first. And in that video, I sound pretty optimistic, and I sound pretty happy with the changes. Like I'm okay with most of the changes that are in there. Well, I started thinking about it even more, and my tune changed up a little bit, to be honest with you. This is mainly for PvP. Like, anybody that plays PvE, you know, calm down. It's gonna be okay. This isn't even talking about you. Now, for PvP, when you read the beginning of the TWAB, Bungie states how they don't want the game to be ability focused only. Like you know, just ability spamming is crazy right now. Honestly, it's ridiculous. So they want the gameplay to be more so focused on gunplay in PvP than it is for abilities, which I 1000% agree with. Now the thing is, when you get through reading the TWAB, it didn't hit me until afterwards. I realized, I was just like, most of these are just getting buffs. And due to the fact that Bungie doesn't really separate PvE and PvP, that just means that the abilities in PvP are also getting buffed. But on the flip side, for PvEers, that also means most of these are getting the nerfs that are happening. It's affecting PvE also. So the more I started thinking about it, I was just like, this is actually, I feel some kind of a way. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna chill and wait till we get through everything, and I can play it in my hands and see how it feels. Because for all we know, most of these changes aren't gonna be that big of a deal, and it's not gonna like hinder the game whatsoever. Now, where I started really thinking about it, where they didn't address anything, which hopefully they're gonna do at some point, is just what's already broken in the game. Like, grenade launchers are really annoying in this game, and I hate the fact that they're in PvP. Shatter dive is one of the most annoying things to deal with. Just ability spamming in general is just out of control. And you know, celestial fire, which they did address, so we'll see how that plays out. Just overall, these changes aren't terrible, but they're not that great either. It's kind of like an in-between. For PvE, I'm excited for these changes, honestly. Especially the Rally Barricade, especially Bottom Tree, Dawnblade, because it's now going to get its own version of Shatter Dive, which translates into PvP, which for all we know, it could be insanely powerful, and that could be a problem in itself, and now we're back to where we were before. Also in PvE, I'm excited for Nova Warp, because Nova Warp's going to be, I think, that's going to be the sleeper subclass in PvE is Nova Warp. Nova Warp's going to be amazing, honestly, and I'm happy for it. But just in terms of PvP, I don't think we're getting the answers we really wanted. Like, no one asked for Slide to be nerfed. Now, I was all for it in my TWAB video, right? First, I was just like, man, I'm okay with it. I'm happy to doing this because it's going to be annoying. And then it hit me. This is also going to affect primaries. So if I want to slide with my hand cannon or auto rifle, I'm going to get penalized for it because you're nerfing slide. So if I see an enemy and I run and slide on the corner to shoot him, A, I'm going to have 20 less stability. And B, I'm gonna get flinch 1.5 times more than I normally would, and that's me using my primary. Like, if this would have just been a shotgun thing, totally fine with it. I would have been okay, cool with it, because shotguns in PvP right now are just like super annoying. So I would have understood that. But now you're affecting my primary gunplay for no reason. And those changes are going to also, because they didn't state otherwise, so we only have to assume that those changes are going to be in PvE also. So it just kind of doesn't make sense why they would do that. Same with Icarus Dash. Again, I'm happy Icarus Dash is getting touched in PvP. But I don't think it was a PvE problem. That should have been left alone. Same with Celestial Fire in PvE. Like, it should have been left alone. So it's just certain changes like that to where now I'm kind of just like, I don't know, man. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. And when you factor in that with the point of just, bro, we haven't had a new map or game mode in over 2 years for PvE. For PvP, I'm sorry. PvP has been neglected that much that we haven't had any new modes or any new maps. And now we won't be getting anything new until 6 months from now. So do you understand why PvP players are upset? Like, bruh, that's a long time for it to be neglected, my guy. Like, it's ridiculous. And then the whole point is just like, look, man, I'm not one of those assholes who's gonna talk shit to devs. I don't believe in that shit. It's dumb. They have a hard time as it is. So like, I get it. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be excited for you telling me I'm gonna get a new map, which two of those are gonna consist of a map that you took out of the rotation in the first place, and then the third one you're gonna add a map from Destiny 1. So it's literally just recycled content, and I'm supposed to be excited for that? Like, no. I'm happy Rift is coming back, but I mean, at the same time, gotta have that in D1. It's like, it's not anything groundbreaking that's making me excited. Same with the maps. So now I have to wait almost 3 years to get a new map or any new maps, and they're gonna be old ones. Like, so you should understand why people are upset when PvP players talk about this game. Like, I'm not talking about this game like I don't love it. I love Destiny 2. I've played it since the very beginning of Destiny 1. But that doesn't mean that I can't criticize it or, say what's bad about it. Like, I know some people like to really get their feelings and, this game, you shouldn't then just stop playing. Like no. It's not that I want to stop playing. I want the game to get better. And hopefully they make it that way. I hope some of these changes make it feel better, but on paper, it's not looking that great. Like, it's cool, but it's not looking that great. Some changes I'm cool with. More so now, I'm really not cool with the other changes though. It's just doesn't make sense. So don't look at this as me complaining, even though I am complaining. Look at this as more so as I just want the game to be better because I know it can be. So again, salute to Bungie, salute to everybody, man. But I just hope that they just I hope they really focus on PvP like they've claimed to want to do for the past 2 years, because they haven't. So yeah, man, that's my take on the new TWAB. Like I said, I had time to sit down with it and think about it, so I was half asleep and woke up and decided, you know what, I need to talk about this before I forget. And I've probably forgotten something else I was already gonna talk about, so it doesn't really matter. But PvP, man, I'm rooting for you, and I hope some of these changes make it better for PvEers. I hope it makes it even better for you too. But I'm not excited. Okay, I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, but I'm not excited, and I want to be excited. So the next time you see somebody on Twitter talking about PvP nerfs in a respectable way, don't tell them to just stop playing, or don't just tell them to stop crying. Like, they have valid concerns, and yes, they're valid. So allow it, man. Bungie, just keep at it. I'm rooting for you, man. I really am. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm tired. I'm going back to sleep. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content. And yeah, here's the PvP, man. August 24th, can't get here enough. Oh, before I go, next week or next TWAB maybe, or however many after that, they're gonna talk about mods too, so and exotics and stuff. So maybe when we get more of that info, we'll get a better understanding of what's to happen. But until then, your boy's not really that excited. So hope you liked the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content. And yeah, man, I'm out.